はい、やってきました。バスケです。今日はライジングスターズ戦までやりたいな。ということで、早速やっていきます。今日の1試合目。いやー、バスケがね、盛り上がってるんですよ。私の中で。
Plenty of ways to raise your rep in the neighborhood this weekend.
こんばんは。こんばんは。今日はバスケです。じゃあとりあえずライジングスターズの話からいきましょう。今日ね、実際にライジングスターズ戦が行われましたね。ルーキーたちのオールスターです。八村選手も選ばれました。なんとスタメンでね、出場でしたね。国籍がアメリカの選手とそれ以外の USA 選抜対世界選抜ということでね、若い選手たちが頑張っていたのがライジングスターズ。で、このマイキャリアでもね、私もルーキーなので、多分選ばれてます。
アリウープバンバン叩き込んでたな。
八村いい動きしてましたね。いやー、派手だったね。普段ほど真剣勝負ではないけど、そこはなんかこう、スキルとかね、普段見せられないようなスキルとかを見せてもらって、すごい楽しい試合でしたね。
That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C.
個人的にはドンチッチ
It's
の
the
ね、
NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night
ウ
broadcast
ザー
here
ビー
on
ターがすごか
2K
ったんだけど、
Sports. And tonight, it'll be the
あれ
Memphis
はなんか
Grizzlies
もうドンチッチの
going
歴
up
史に
against the Washington
直ったのじゃない
Wizards
かってい
here
う
in
ね。
Capital One Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And we got a chance now to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Wall.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And the starting
そ
group
こ
for
は
the
ウォールにね、
Grizzlies.
大輝に期待し
Jackson
ま
and
しょう。ウォ
Valanciunas,
ール、ゲ
they're
ーム
in
の
the
中で
middle.
元気です
And。it's Justice Winslow. Then there's Allen. And it's Melton in at the point guard
もとも
position.
とすごいアリウー
And
プ好
for
き
the
だからね。
Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Shea is out there with Wall. And it's Beal in at the small forward. All-Star Weekend, Doris, right around the corner. It's now a marquee event internationally as well as it is here in the States.
Yeah, Kev, why not, right? It showcases the very best of the best in every aspect of the game. Basketball has become such a global sport. Its growth worldwide is nothing short of remarkable. And boy, what an event to be around. The All-Star Weekend is such a special time.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Valanciunas, the putback. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
すごい有望そうな若手がいっぱいいたからね。
Here's Allen. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Wall's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
モラントのマーク。
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Allen against Beal. 6 to shoot. Allen passes to Jackson. Shoots over Beal. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
ドンチッチいると
To the
ね、すごい
inside.
安
Here's
心するんだよね、
Bryant.
またね。
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the
パスも
game.
出せるし、
So
自分でも
timeout
決め
called
て
here.
る
The
し。
first for Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And their last matchup was a nail biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebound.
Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we
普
move
通ルー
into
キーランキング
February,
だいぶぶつけ
here's
ちゃ
a
ってる
look
んだけ
now
ど。
at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. Well, you
Giselle
look at
Moranto.
Hachimura. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make
ザ
his
イオンが
mark.
追い上げてく
And
る
he
かなっ
doesn't
ていう
have
今回
far to go
今
to
年の
break
ルー
into
キーで
that
すよ
top
ね。
10, but it's probably unrealistic to think he'll be a factor in the race for the Rookie of the Year.
I agree. Too much of the season has already passed, and too many terrific players are in front of him. But I think he's got a lot to build on in the second half of the season. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Allen outside.
グリズリーズもでかい選手はでかいし、
He
なかなか
points
大
his
変だ
last
な。
outing. The
ザイ
pass
オ
to
ンも
Valanciunas.
10年に一度のとか言われてたけど、やっぱり
Shot
一発
clock
レベルですごい。
reset for Memphis. Allen
Come on,
for
yeah.
the three.
Goal 傾けて
Nothing
た
that
からね。
time. He's 0 for
すごい
2.
パワーだ、これ。
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. His key tonight, keeping a lid on Bradley Beal. An efficient scorer on all 3 levels, it's hard to take him out of his comfort zone. We've seen, Kevin, that Beal has become even better as a ball handler and distributor.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Wizards leading by 4.
でトレード期限も終わっ
Washington,
て、
D.C. basketball, they have
トレー
one
ドギリ
title
ギリ
to
で
their name.
またいろんな選手が移
The
籍
champs
して、
back in
ウィザーズもね、
What a run that
結構選手が
was
変わ
for
っちゃった
that
よ。
team led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling
1個
to
いなく
make
なったのは
shots right now.
少し寂しいけど。
They get it back.
やっぱなんだかんだでね、
Hachimura.
オフェンスの時は
And
すごい
his
チーム
coaches
回してくれて
and
たからね。
teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that
本当に
offensive
ゴールの
glass.
代わりって感じでね、頑張ってくれてたんだけど。
Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, Kevin, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Shea outside. Passes to Hachimura.
結構よかった。
Right side, Bryant. That one, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Allen kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Melton, covered by Wall.
結構久しぶりにバスケとかでいろいろ語りたいことはあるんだけどね。試合やりながら話していきましょう。
Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Allen outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Fades. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, how about you get a look at the range of Jonas Valanciunas? Gets his done with his back to the basket, or in that case,
サ
the
ラリーキャッ
mid-range
プがあるか
jumper.
らいいセンター取れないんだけど。
Valanciunas against Bryant. 3-pointer. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Bryant. Shea's got 5. I know a lot of people looking forward to what Shea will be doing at All-Star Weekend. Greg, he'll be a busy man, as we know, during the NBA's biggest celebration of the season.
Usually, you can rest up over the All-Star break, but I'm not sure what will happen with Shea. With the competitions he's in and everything else, he might not have any time to rest up.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. Brownie's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Napier in for John Wall. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Jordan Bell's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Comes in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson is checked in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
5番、今ディフェンスしてる選手がネイピア。
Now here's Jones.
アイザヤ・トーマスとかの代わりにね、トレードで入ったんだけど、結構チームにマッチしてるというか。
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
もともと仲いい選手みたいですよね。
Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, you know, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So a Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Doris, you always get great answers from them, too. There's a great rapport there, I can see. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Jones. The dish to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Brown outside. Napier passes to Shea. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones kicks to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now just a 4-point Washington lead. Brown outside. There's the pass to Bertans. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Shea passes to Bertans. Now here's Napier. He's tightly guarded. And so Washington again turning it over. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against.
結構ね、他のチームのトレードもね、ガンガンあって。やっぱりシーズン折り返しで、ここから巻き返す目標が変わるチームとかね。
Winslow against Beal. And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Winslow's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Jones. Then it's Winslow, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Jones the pass to Melton. Ball against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. Off target from outside. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 10. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game.
Never a second thought from Bradley Beal. The rise and fire and the catch and shoot. Yes, sir. That's my game.
Jones with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the dunk by Jackson.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Wall dishes to Shea. Back to Wall. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Memphis leading by 7. Pass to Jackson. There's the triple. Rebound Washington. Bryant's got rebound number 7 for him
今の間
tonight.
だ
Let's
け
go
プロ
now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Mavericks was phenomenal. He added 27 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double, also making his presence felt. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
The Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Well, it matters not if he's dribble driving to the rim or spotting up. John Wall's so assertive in that mid-range game.
やっぱビッグマンたちがねいるからきちんとパスが当たってそこで勝負みたいな。
Here's Valanciunas, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight. Wizards trail by 10. Now Wall. 9 points
あと
last
やっぱ
game
日本
out.
人だから結構勤勉なのかすごいスリーを打たせないみたいな感じでね。
Here's Melton.
フォーメーション取ってくるか
Terrific
ら。
assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here
でもその
in the
中でも
second.
富樫選手ね、何もなん
Guys,
か
they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time
やっぱ
taking the lid off.
NBA はね、セ
And
ット
after
プレー
nailing a three-pointer in the first
ピックアンドロー
quarter,
ル
he
から
has
始まるん
yet
だ
to
けど、
connect here in the second.
Winslow kicks to Jones. Back to Winslow. Shoots over Beal. Winslow's shot is off. Washington's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
Boy, that's some big-time energy out of Che, simply running the floor, getting an easy
あ
opportunity.
とはこういう速攻のシーンも
And
そ
the
んなにない
Grizzlies
か
leading
な。
by 9. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the
すごい
switch.
ね、
That's
ディ
first
フェン
and
スはしっかり
foremost.
してる
And
という
it's an
か。
interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical, thinking guard who
今
knows
日
where
は
to
ね、千
find
葉ジェッ
and
ツ
put
と
the
大阪の
ball
チーム
is so
なんだよ。
critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
ちょっとね、まだビッグマン頼り的なね。
Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Washington.
日本人選手がそんなでかい人がいないっていうのもあるんだろうけど。
Inside, Hachimura. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball helped. He plays at his pace and he does it with
ダンクで
such
きるの
calm.
もチームで何人か半分いかないぐらいだったよね。
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Bryant. No good from Valanciunas. Wizards trail by 7. Down low. Shea, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
There's Winslow. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a wide-open look for Shea. And again, Washington with the triple.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
いろいろとね、バスケ喋りたいことがあるので喋りながらやります。
Passes it to Melton.
去年は東京が優勝したんだって。
Winslow against Beal.
千葉ジェッツもね強いん
The
だけど
teardrop,
ね、
and it's sent back by Bryant.
同じ地区に強豪がいっぱいいるっていうね。
And here we go. The
なかなか大
Wizards
変な。
fast break. Shea with the ball. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Melton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Melton. They need this one. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
There's Winslow. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
今日の試合がね、千葉ジェッツのマスコットキャラクターの誕生日ということで、なんかね、ふなっしーが応援に来てて、ハーフタイムとかにふなっしーが来てきてますよ。
Give us a little teaser of what we're going to see.
ダンクコンテスト出るらしい。
You know, it'll be exciting, but you know, I still have a lot of parts to iron out. I know I'll be taking suggestions, working on ideas with my teammates after practice. And I'm pretty sure, you know, I'll pick out a few winners.
Well, we certainly look forward to see what you come up with. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
本当に日本のバスケ。ふなっしー最近ちょっと活動をね、抑えめにしてたみたいなんだけど、今日ね。千葉ジェッツのホームがね、船橋にあるので、ふなっしーが来てくれたという感じかな。
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
いとこの友達が NBA のアメトーク。
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Just 3 to shoot.
日本のチームの中では観客動員数がナンバーワンということで、ね、いやすごい晴れだったね。
Bryant can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Count it. 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Shea, right side. Winslow against Beal. Over Allen. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
あとやっぱ富樫選手がね、すごいやっぱ別格だったなって感じ。
Now the pass to Winslow. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got his 5th assist in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside for Beal. Back to Jay. Wizards passing it around. Over Winslow. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Beal.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And even though he came into the league at the age of 19 out of the University of Florida, Beal has been a scorer since the get-go.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league as a sweet shooting two-guard. He has worked his way into being a tremendous playmaker. Year over year, his overall offensive game has gotten so much better.
Ryan against Valanciunas.
あとはセンターはちょっと難しいかなと思うんだけどね。
And here is Beal. He's got 9.
センターがいれば日本代表も強いじゃないかな。
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And everyone understands what a healthy Bradley Beal can mean to this team. This guy is a
あ、でも
terrific
日本
shot
人
maker.
でセンターって急にポンって出てくるわけじゃないからね。
Melton feeling it out a bit. Kicks to Winslow. Allen outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Wizards.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be
中国代表とかすごいでかい選手がいたりね
And the foul.
するんだけど
It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, that possession to me highlights the
あっちはね
importance
人
of
口が違う
creating
か
for
ら
your
ね
teammates.
Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Hachimura.
元々バスケの
Murray
人気だ
comes
ったって
in
いう
for
のもあると
Beal.
思うんだけ
And
ど
Gary Payton has subbed in for John Wall. Then for the Grizzlies, Gorgie Dangs checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bell comes in for Jaren
日本も
Jackson.
これからね
And
ど
it's
んどん人
Clark
気に
in
なるん
for
じゃないかなと思った
DeAnthony Melton.
今日の B リーグ観戦でしたね
Here's Clark, covered by Payton. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Bell dishes to Clark.
あとは NBA から
It
ちょ
was
っと落
such
ちち
an
ゃった
honor to
選
be
手
on
もね
this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst.
やらせてもらうと
Breaking
か
new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in
あ
what
と
you
はただ
chose?
年
Well,
俸が
first and
ね
foremost,
年
I've been
俸
very
が
lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was
僕が
7.
選
It's
手
been
で
a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible.
渡辺も裏のリー
And
グで
I'm
頑張
so
ってるし
thankful to the
センター
NBA
いなくても
players
ま
and
あ
coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered
ちょいちょいできる
this
しね試合
business. So kudos to
上の
those
リーグでもね
players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Clock is at 3. Here's Allen. No good on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. For the lead. And Shea with the basket on the assist by Murray.
ずっといいとこが
Now it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
I'll tell you, the three-point shot comes down to consistency, and Shea has been able to repeat that shot motion.
Allen passes to Beck. Battles through traffic and lays it in. The Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
ロケッツもセンターオランジバットカメラ出しちゃったから
Back to Shea.
どうするんだろうね
Now, here's Bertans. He has 6. And the corner 3, a miss there from Shea. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
入ることない
Listen, we all understand Jordan Bell can get off his feet in a hurry. That is nice.
Shea passes to Payton.
ペイトン見
Murray
せ
with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He dishes it to Shea. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Yeah, that's 2
ペイ
bombs
トン2戦
in a
も
row
こ
from
こ
long
のシリー
range.
ズで初登場かな
でも勝ってるからねロケッツ
Winslow, the
は
pass to Allen.
日本もお
And
手
here's
本にしてほ
Chang.
しいよ
He kicks it to Winslow. Just 5 on the clock.
まだこのねビッグマン
Puts
と
it
ア
up
ッ
from
プデートが
15.
必要です
And the Grizzlies tack
Big
on 2
man.
more.
And the lack of effort to
ガード
fight
の差が
over the
ね埋まっ
screen
てないかなっていう
there
感じ
makes
か
that
な
an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
You know, my guess right now,
なんていうかね NBA はこう全員でねオールラウンダーみたいな感じなんだけど日本はまだまだガードの選手速い選手とビッグマンがね
ハーデンとラスは真似できんけどまだ
あれはもう無
Fourth
理だよね
quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Hachimura. That's good from 17 feet away. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Clark. Gorgie Dang is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And there's Anderson. And it's Jackson in at the 3. Clark finds Jackson. Shoots over Beal. Jackson misses. Wizards leading by 7.
間違いなく人気が出てくれるから
Shea
ねバスケッ
passes
ト
to Hachimura.
でパスして
Here's Clark, covered by Wall. Anderson dishes to Clark. Trying to find Jackson, he's got it now. buries it down low.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Yes, that goes in. Shea's got 19 points.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Beal against Anderson. Pass to Valanciunas. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Bryant. From about 19 feet, Shea's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Jang. Rebound, Washington. Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Anderson. Good work defensively by Bryant.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Wow, big time size, speed, power combination from Gorky Jang. Wow.
Pass to Hachimura. Up and in on the layup. Hachimura's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
I'm out called the Grizzlies. And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Jang. Grayson Allen comes in for Clark. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Anderson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Here's Melton. The pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter. On the wing, Shea. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Valanciunas inside, defended by Bryant, and he's able to get it back. Here's Washington now. They're on a 14-6 run. Another miss by Shea. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Allen in the post. Shea's there. Here's Melton, defended by Bryant. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Now Winslow passes it to Allen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 16th rebound on the night. The drive by Shea. And the dunk by Shea.
Scoring off the dribble, opening up the rest of Shea's offensive game. Boy, if you're a defender, look out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Melton. Now Jackson. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. It doesn't go for him.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Shea passes to Hachimura from the arc. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Winslow kicks to Valanciunas. Jackson against Beal. Jackson dishes to Allen. Over Shea. Allen's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Right side, Bryant.
8ミリよりちっちゃいのに30キロぐらい重いからね。
The first one falls.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 17. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Shea really making a difference.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Shea.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Hachimura, the pass to Shea. Pass to Hachimura. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Melton. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Bryant. Gets the rebound. Allen's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
A nice shot by Shea.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Jackson, inside. Bryant against Valanciunas, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a...
Here's Smith. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen. Just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint.
このメッセージをちょっと消したいのに一旦いいメニューに戻りましょう。
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining in. So long and good night.
So Jay, you must be pretty excited about being in the three-point contest.
コンテストにも出場。
Oh, for sure. Shooting's a big part of my game, so I'm looking forward to going out there and showing everybody what I can do.
Who do you think your toughest competition's going to be?
Myself. Only person who can stop me is me.
黒子のバスケの青峰大輝みたいなのついてる。
Thank you.
色なのに。両方に出るんだね。両方に出るって珍しいね。
天狗になってる。
スリーポイントコンテストが、アリーとリリアルドとハーデン。フォーニエ。ダンクコンテストザイオン。実際選ばれなかったんだっけか？選ばれてますね。さあ戻りましょう。これやだよね、アップデートが必要です。だいたい毎日1回アップデート入るからね。多分ニュースとかね、そういうところだと思うんだけど、あと選手の評価とかもね、微妙に変わったり。今年はね、野球で頑張る YouTuber じゃない VTuber 変わんないかな VTuber になりたいけど、バスケもね、いろいろ宣伝していきたいな。マイキャリア。
アップデート毎日ってすごいな。豆すぎる。
このゲームね、ほんとすごいと思うんだよね。あと2試合やってライジングスターズです。とりあえず今日はここまでかなっていう感じで。スリーポイントコンテストのダンクコンテストを次回に。実際のオールスターが終わった後にね、やりたいなと思います。
Chalk, you are in the draft pool for the NBA2K League for Season 3. What is that feeling like?
I mean, it's super cool. So, I mean, I was always a pro-am guy.
最近のニュースは多分ね、オンライン大会のプレイヤーがね、多分なんかすごい着ぐるみが動いてるね。オンライン大会の関係のニュースがいろいろ出てると思うんだけど。あれはプレイヤーかな？
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. How is that for a gorgeous sight? And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Guys, we all thought it would happen. Jay is officially in the slam dunk contest at All-Star Weekend. We saw the social media campaign. Fans begged for him to be included. Jay told me he's going to watch tape of all the previous competitors and blend their styles together. We're all excited to...
Jay doing the research. Great report, Dave.
Well, if he's combing over the dunk contest tapes, I'm really curious to see what he pulls from. There's so many great moves in this event's history.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Dunn and Levine are the guard sets. Jamari Carroll is out there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Marjanovic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Shea is out there with Wall, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. The increased pace of the game, how does that affect players, you think, trying to get through the season in terms of, say, fatigue?
You know, I think for the teams that those coaches understand, they do a great job of playing 10, 11, 12 guys throughout the season. It usually bodes well. It's those organizations that's going 6, 7, only 8 deep. You see those guys start to fatigue, and any injury, then you really see it shows up on paper and on the floor when you're not a deep team.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by John Wall. Markkanen passes to Levine. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Che. There's the pass to Wall. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Fantastic ball movement. Really unselfish play by Che. But what else is new?
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Passes it to Kira.
結構地域密着というかね、あんまり公表はしてないけどね。千葉周りのね、千葉ロッテとかね。
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
あ、でもベイスターズでもいいんだけどね。
Here's Wall. Got a piece of it. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night right here. So he gets them both. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer. Great.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Now here's Levine. 29 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Second shot opportunity, and Bryant with the lay-in.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
On the wing, Levine. Over Jay. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Marjanovic. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
このシリーズポイントガードやってないんだけど、本来はポイントガードなんです。
Levine. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The prototype of the new guard. Long, quick, highly skilled. Zach LaVine has no trouble taking it inside.
Now here's Beal. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
The drive by Che. 5 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. Now the feed to Bryant. And it goes down 2 points. Bryant's got 6.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
本当はこのシリーズのスモールフォワードで出たいんだけど、まだポジションの選択ができないので、
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
He dishes it to Carroll. And the pass to Marjanovic. For 3, Levine. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Hachimura. And Wall kicks to Che. Wizards passing it around. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
That gives them the lead. 9 points for Zach LaVine.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Shea passes to Hachimura, and he gets the bucket.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Dunn dishes to Levine. That shot off the mark. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Now here's Wall. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Levine against Wall. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 11 points for Zach LaVine.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Study at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin, Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell it.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? Wow.
Yes, indeed.
And here are the Bulls now, following the three-pointer by Shea. Gafford passes to Valentine. That one misses. Some solid defense from Brown. On the wing, Shea. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Shea's got 5.
Well-designed play. Shea catching in rhythm and delivering.
Levine looking around. They double him with Shea. Kick out to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Back to Napier. Brown outside. It's deflected. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Levine can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Now here's Valentine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Gafford from the arc. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And with this chance, let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard and find out who the top assist men are among the first-year players. Shea is second.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Round the pass to Napier. Shea up top. Shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Wizards lead by 2. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And Levine, here we go. It's hauled in by Brown. Washington has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. A three-pointer is right on target.
An almost impossible shot to defend. Chase pull-up jumper.
Outside, Levine. Good on the triple. Levine's got 17.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And with this team, Zach LaVine has been thrust into the role of the leader. Still young in his own right, but as a rising star and a large part of the future, responsibilities have fallen in his lap.
Brown outside. .54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jay from the top of the key, but they get it back. Here's Bertinus. Pass to Napier. Three-pointer. Shea's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The shot by Valentine, no good. The Wizards with the lead. And here's Brown outside. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Levine with it. There's the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 5. And we'll be back right at... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
They have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
They've got Napier. Travis Berton's out there with Wagner. Then it's Che. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Left side, Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the former Georgetown Hoya, Otto Porter, was on the move last season. Traded at the deadline to Chicago, who are in need of a player like Porter who can shoot from outside.
Is Smith. He's checked in for Napier. Smitty, as you mentioned, the need for shooters was something that brought Porter here.
And Porter has been a consistently good shooter, something he's worked on over his career, Kevin. He's young and appears to be a perfect fit for what this team wants to do in the future.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He dropped in 29 points, and he got those points as he always does. Knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Satoransky, the pass to Porter. In the corner, it's Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 20.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach Levine has a fantastic looking shot.
Che, right side. The pass to Bertens. Back to Che. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bulls trail by 9. Outside, Levine. Out to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. And the Bulls another 3.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
And again, Washington with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Che passes to Wagner. Back to Che. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Che's got 8 here in the quarter.
In attack mode all evening, Che has carried this offense at times.
Gafford passes to Levine. Over Che. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Levine. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. A nice shot by Che. Che's got 18 points in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There are some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, watching the game, playing the game. But when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There are some guys that just love it, and there are some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do. John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. Left side, Bryant. Dishes it to Beal. Jacks up a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wall against Dunn. Passes to Marjanovic. Over Bryant. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Marjanovic. Inside, here's Hachimura. Misses the one-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
DeMarre Carroll was aggressive, forced the issue, and got a trip to the line.
And Washington making a change here. Payton's checked in.
Payton 2世
6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Satoransky. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they...
Kevin, thank you. Well, All-Star Weekend's coming up, Jay, and you are going to be in the three-point contest. How do you prepare for it?
Hey, thanks, DA. You know, I'm not going to do anything out of the ordinary. I don't want to mess up my preparation. I might put up a few extra reps after practice, but really, you know, my focus is on winning games right now, and that's it.
One thing at a time and one day at a time usually works. Thanks for your time. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Dunn and LaVine are the guard set. Lauri Markkanen is out there with DeMarre Carroll. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. Pocket 2, a shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dunn against Wall. Dunn right side. LaVine kicks to Dunn. Puts up a three. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No one in Wall as he lets it go. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
シャキル・オニールの子供がね、今年から大学に行くのかな。ちょっとニュースになってますね。さすがにお父さんこのサイズはないけど。
And he overshot that one, missing. Washington leading now by 23. Pass to Hachimura. It's stolen by Carroll. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Markkanen finds Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Levine's got 27.
Terrific dribble move by Zach LaVine. Blessed with the ability to create space to get off his shot.
Well, you just watch LaVine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with LaVine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
The step back jumper is good. He's got 29 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Wall. Outside Beal. They double team Beal. Here's the three. And Jay gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Beal's got his third assist on the night. Dunn passes to Marjanovic. Outside Levine. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got his sixth rebound on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, Chicago's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. All against Dunn. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Marjanovic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Dunn against Wall. Dunn dishes to Carroll. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Markkanen. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Well, up against the clock once again. We see Markkanen's poise on the offensive end.
Shea passes to Bryant. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. Down low. Good D by Che. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Wizards leading by 19. Outside Beal. Pass to Che. The Wizards working the ball around now. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season starts, reinforcing and stating the rules.
The quick look, no good that time. Bulls trail by 20. Outside, Levine. Satoransky finds Levine. Here's Gafford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Levine throws it down.
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
The pass to Beal. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Hachimura. Nice D from Porter.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. For 3, Levine goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Bradley Beal 3rd. And, of course, Che.
I Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Wagner, he's checked in for Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. Brown, he's checked in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. And the Bulls making a change also. Valentine's checked in for Dunn. Smith outside. Shot clock at 3. The Wizards with another miss.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Valentine passes to Satoransky. Now here's Valentine, covered by Smith. Passes it to Gafford. Here's Satoransky, and the Bulls with another miss.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And the basket is good. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
The defense slow to react that time. Smith makes them pay using his quickness.
And Satoransky kicks to Porter. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Okay.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All out there with Che. And it's Beal in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. This one for 3. Che's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Carroll passes to Dunn. Marjanovic with it. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about, if we're coaches and executives and players, are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Che dishes the wall. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Carroll against Beal.
周りの選手を見せながら見れるんじゃないかみたいなね。
Now here's Carroll. Defense right on him. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Paseknic's checked in for Washington. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's White in for Levine. Here's Hachimura. Outside for Beal. Good on the three-point shot.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Dunn. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
Steve, revenue's climbing. We're seeing some star players make $40+ million a year. Top coaches making around $10 million a year. My goodness. You think coaches are due for a raise, though, Steve?
You know, I think all parties involved, the numbers will keep going up, Kevin. The franchise values are going up to over $1 billion. So I think coaches will get a raise, players will get a raise, and the guys that are playing at a high level, especially for coaches, if they're winning, their numbers will go up.
He doesn't get the second one.
We've seen real improvement from Chris Dunn at the free throw line. Used to be his Achilles heel.
ブッカーも超仲良しらしくて、いつか同じチームになろうって言って
ブッカーか。
過去に
サンズもね、ルヒオがいつまでやってくれるかっていう問題もあるし。
Washington gets it back and a new 14. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
サンズからルカが出ていっちゃうかもしれないけどな。どうなるかな。
And the free throw, no good.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
結構チームの中心になってくれそうな選手がいっぱいいるので、どういうチーム作りになっていくのか。
Pass to Cornette for three. Wall grabs the board.
どっちかっていうとサンズに呼んでほしいけどね。
One you shouldn't miss.
Here's Beal, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
サンズに揃えて
Yeah,
く
they're
るんだ
going
け
to
ど。
have a nice little run here.
Bulls have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
なんだろうね。チームの顔になる選手で
Dunn kicks to
他の選
Cornette.
手を決めるみたいなね。編成の
And
仕方
again,
もするから。
Chicago, no good. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Wall, that's good.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes,
These
when
are
it's
the
going
Vegas
good,
Wall
it
がいる
feels
から
easy.
来季も残る
These are
み
the
たいな
nights
こと
you
言ってる
relish,
し。
but they're tough to replicate.
Wall against Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And that game against the Wizards, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, Chicago has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Dunn passes to Hutchison.
レブロンがヒートの時にやってたビッグ3台になるかも。
Left side Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
The first one falls. Now, Steve, we keep.
アンソニー・デイビスが出たがってたのは結構意外だったけど。50点ぐらい差がついてる。
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basket.
レブロン、ウェイド、クリス・ボッシュで一時代気づいたからね。
うん。新しいコンビに誰を指名するかね。
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.
Congrats on making the Rising Stars game, Che.
Rising Stars.
Thanks, Patty.
What are you looking to get out of this experience?
Hey, there's a lot of good players in that game, so I'm going to see if I can learn a trick or two. If I can use it as an opportunity to get better, why not? Anything else? Penny? No? All right, cool. Later.
Thanks.
All right, till next time.
いやちょっと寂しい感じなんです。トーマス・ブライトアートを見つけて何か言いたげな。何これ。2K21 用の。
興味持ってよ。わら。
質問1個しかなかったからね。
Waiting for this guy to go.
Ronnie, man, I saw your dog in the lobby.
Shay, what's going on, man? Looking good.
You know, might rock this to the ESPYs.
Yeah, I think it's a little techie, but I think you should check out with Russ and see if he would be all right with that.
You're right.
Let's do this, man. I'm so glad to have you here. Obviously, You're the 2K cover. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
So, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, we're gonna run through some shots. We're gonna get
Give
you
me
jump
the
shot,
packaging
layup,
here.
and dunk. Let's start with that jump shot.
Okay.
I think you're in a
Jump
pretty good
shot.
spot. I'm gonna back up over here. All right. Mocap ready. And action.
アクション。外してるし。
And cut. Wow, that looked great, man.
Appreciate it, Ron.
外してる割に
All
は
right,
な
we
ん
gotta
か。
get a layup. Let's make that happen.
Yep.
All right, mocap ready. And action. And cut. That looked great, man. Great, just need one more thing. I gotta get a dunk.
Anything in particular?
Oh man, just make it as Che as possible.
Oh, for sure. You heard me?
All right, mocap ready. And action.
何このイベント。ダンクね。
And cut. That was filthy. That was amazing. Nice job. Man, amazing work, Shay. That was amazing.
I appreciate you.
あの
man.
ダン
It
ク
suits
試合
me
や
to
る
feel like I'm Superman or something.
I mean, you were natural in it. It was great. Hey, you're gonna love that cover. Hey, take a picture with my dog on the way out, because
Sure.
you were so good.
Oh, what's the Instagram handle for the dog?
Sophie_beats_world.
Oh, I'm gonna get all the ladies
Yeah,
with
make
that.
it happen.
Gotcha.
Thanks for coming.
All good.
Oh, we gotta rhyme you out.
Yeah, I know. I was ahead of you.
Oh, smart man.
What do we gotta do? Top-
T pose, A pose, Z pose.
Z って何？
犬。
犬のインスタのアカウントがあったの？いろいろアメリカのジョークがありすぎてわからない。アメリカンジョークがいっぱいだった。行きましょう。ライジングスターズ戦の前、ニックス。
Do you think going for legend in NBA 2K20 and having that mental focus to continue playing really well and to grind that out, do you think that's going to bring somewhat of an interesting perspective on coming into the professional league and being able to mentally get past those barriers for professional players?
I do. I think when you're
このゲームのオンライン大会は
The
す
tallest
ごい注
building
目
in the
な
United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you
ニッ
from
ク
New
ス
York.
弱い。
And you've got it on
ウィザー
2K
ズなんかすごい
Sports
勝
for
ってる。
Wednesday night action
ゴールい
in
る
the
からそうなんだけ
NBA.
ど。
Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin. DA, take it away.
Well,
just another accomplishment for Che. It'll be great to see him battle Greg among his peers.
And Kevin, don't kid yourself. Che will have some stiff competition, but the way he's shooting, he has to be considered a favorite.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Che, and it's Wall, and it's Beal in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Barrett is out there with Dennis Smith, and it's Portis in at the center. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Barrett's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Knicks. All-star right around the corner, Brent, and Commissioner Silver has been outspoken calling the event an afterthought. He says it's not working. What do you think?
Well, there's an interesting quote last year that he had about the game saying we're putting an earring on the pig with some of the tweaks that they've made to the All-Star game. We have the draft over the past couple years, so we're not doing East-West anymore, which is what we traditionally grew up with. The events on Saturday seem to be a little bit stale. So it's been an interesting thought that Adam Silver might have a mid-season tournament for the NBA, which would be, I think, pretty awesome because the level of competition for that, what are you earning if you win the mid-season tournament? This is adopting a lot of the Premier League soccer model, but What if you were to guarantee yourself that you had a 3 seed or higher if you won the midseason tournament, or a guaranteed spot in the playoffs with home court advantage if you won the midseason tournament? So having a competition like that or a tournament, Kevin, just elevates competition.
What if you took the top 3 off of these teams at 3-on-3 tournaments?
That could be interesting too, but I think this is still something league-wide. You're going to have to involve all of the teams in some way and get away from what it is people have complained about with regards to the All-Star game and it being an exhibition of things that has just grown a little bit tiresome.
Smith, the pass to Barrett. Teardrop shot. Second chance effort. Here's Portis, and it's sent back by Bryant. Goes up on the wing, and Jay gets it to go on the assist from Beal.
Over his NBA career, Che has had to earn everything. You see that he's appreciating that now.
That's a 2 from Smith. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Wizards take it the other way. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
All of that earned right there. It's become Che's mantra since he's gotten into the NBA.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Smith, the pass to Portis. Pass to Barrett. Handle with the ball. Pass to Knox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Bertans grabs the board. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Deflects the pass. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Smith drives in over Bryant. Nice shot by Smith.
Smith Jr. working on his shot and now working to get going in the mid-range.
Ryan in the post, defended by Portis. And they double up Jay. Smith against Wall. Another shot. That's tipped.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Fade away. Count that bucket.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And New York making a change here. Trier's checked in. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. Wizards have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Wall passes to Che. And here is Beal. Bryant dishes to Che. 5 to shoot. Beal gets a wide open look. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Beal's got 5 now.
And something about it, the game feels like it's slowing down out there for Che, who's seeing the whole court.
Now the pass to Portis. But they'll get another chance. And Randall throws it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
On the wing, Che. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. New York trailing. Passes it to Trier. Shea with it. Out defended by Randall. Out pass to Wall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Now, this guy is just not a ball stopper. Shea gets his teammates involved. Always looking. Great guy to play with offensively.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Beal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Bryant with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And a wide open look for Shea. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
Just cannot slow down for a minute in this league. Shea ready to fire when he got that pass.
Trier passes to Randall. Here's Trier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Kevin Knox. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Wagner, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Brown, he's checked in for Beal. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. Now here's Payton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Trier, covered by Che. Back to Randall. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, no good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Launches a 3. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 6. Trier in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Che outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Che's got 13.
I like his demeanor right now, too. Che letting his game do the talking. He's pouring it in right now.
Got that one up quick. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 15-6 run. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Here's Hachimura. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Payton passes to Randall. Back to Payton. Floats it up for Randall. In transition, here come the Wizards. Good, nice play there from Napier. And now it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Knicks shooting 40% here in the early stages. Payton the bounce pass. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. 8 points for Julius Randall.
Well, you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Shea passes to Hachimura. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Trier in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now just a 5-point Wizards lead.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randall understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. So it's Washington now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
They're still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Barrett and Knox in at the forward positions. Elfrid Payton is out there with Trier, and it's Portis in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Bulls was terrific. He dropped in 29 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Payton passes to Trier. Right wing, and a wide open look for Portis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And Beal kicks to Wall. Behind the back and lays it in. Wall's got his second basket.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Trier. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Portis can't get it to go.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
There's the pass to Wall. Now here's Che. Not a lot of room. Beal from long range. That shot off. Now the next take it the other way.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Now Barrett. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
And Greg, talking to scouts about R.J. Barrett, they love the athleticism. But what makes him especially good is the work ethic and the confidence.
Yeah, some elite prospects will take plays off. This guy never does. He's not one that sits around and reads his press clippings. He's a warrior, a leader, and he's proven to be a winner.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Che passes to Bertens. Che outside. The tray. The Knicks pull it in. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payton dishes to Barrett. Back to Payton. No one near him. Rebounded by the Wizards. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Misses off the left iron. Knicks trail by 16. Outside Portis. The shot comes out, and it's Washington the other way. Che inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Che's got 17 now.
That's a tough shot. Takes a bunch of focus to score when you're knocked into like that. Nice job by Che.
Pass to Barrett. Portis kicks to Payton. And there's the pass to Knox. Fires the 3. Washington with the rebound. Berton's got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Known for his off-court work, you forget Che is a great shooter capable of knocking down deep deep threes.
Payton surveying the floor. Over Smith. And so it's Washington sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Davis Bertans. Shea is out there with Wall, and there's Bryant, and it's Beal in at the small forward. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible and
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
It's great cities in this country.
It's a fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
Washington leading now by 18. On the wing, Shea. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Bertans. From past the arc, Bradley Beal, and that's good. Beal's got 8.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Smith the pass to Knox. That shot no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Wall against Smith. Here's Barrett. And that one goes long.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Wall dishes to Shea. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's Beal with the 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Knox. He's got 6. That one drops for him. He's got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Beal deciding where to go with it. That one off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smith with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's just Smith Jr. breaking down a defense with the handle and then taking what he sees.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over, and he's flourishing as a scorer. But, Brent, how does Julius Randle take that next step?
Well, I think, Kevin, if he keeps improving on his consistency shooting from that 10-foot to 16-foot range where guys are daring him to shoot and not wanting to deal with him driving into them. You know, last year he went up 6 percentage points from 35% to 41% in that 10 to 16-foot range. You keep seeing that kind of improvement, the growth in his game is going to come.
And stolen by Shea. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks. and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, but I've just got to make the most of it. Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. And the Wizards making a change here. Murray's checked in. And Washington has possession. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And stolen by Portis. And here's Bullock from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Murray kicks to Che. Pass to Napier. Nice ball movement by Washington. They get it again. Che passes to Murray. Over Randall. Doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Pass to Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got 6 assists now in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Wizards. 16-point lead. And they double up Che. It's stolen by Randall. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And Randall throws it down.
Well, plays like this are going to help out Randall's confidence in this game, showing flashes of some solid play in that sequence.
Left side, Brown. And they double up Che. Here's Napier. Off target from outside. Stolen away. Wagner. No good there. Great D that time from Portis. And here's Smith. He's got 10. The pass to Portis. To the inside. Fires from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Washington calls timeout. You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Smith. Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Dotson in at the 3.
Really hard to stop there. A good pull-up, Jay. A guy coming at you full speed. Jay has worked on that one.
Payton against Wall. Payton kicks to Dotson. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Back to Wall. The rebound by Gibson.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Randall.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Bryant passes to Che. It's stolen by Randall, and here they come. Here's Dotson. Takes it off the glass.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Bertans kicks to Che. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Good. And it's Che picking up the assist. Che's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Smith, plenty of space. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wall, banked in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Wizards lead.
And he's got one heck of a burst on his way to the bucket. Wall is at his best when he's driving the lane, going from 0 to 60.
Taking dishes to Randall. And it's in there. Randall's got 20 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Wall. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
New York calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
So for the Knicks, Bobby Portis is checked in for Gibson. Kevin Knox comes in for Damian Dotson. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Beal against Randall. And they double up Jay. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Jay. Jay's got assist number 8 now on the night. Smith with it. Now Beal defending. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Passes to Ntilikina. Ryan against Portis. Rejected by Wall. Shea with it. Goes against Smith. That one good for 2.
Really wild to think that there were doubts on Shea's commitment to the game. He's proving himself and proving that he can hoop.
Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore. From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
game, and not with what's at stake.
Smith, the pass to Portis. Back to Smith. Can they get it? Trying to get open is Randall. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 11 points here in just the second half. Now here's Wall. The shot, no good. Randall with some nice D. Smith against Beal. Little turnaround. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards leading by 15. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And that one falls for Beal.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Ntilikina. Bertans defending. Ntilikina looking it over. Clock at 4. Here's Randall. Rebound by the Wizards.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Pass to Knox. Out Outside Portis. Back to Knox.
ニックスのドラフトとかでね。
Takes a three. Rebound by the
元
Wizards.
気だね。
Bryant's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Rare to see a four-year college player out on an NBA floor, but I think it helped Shea develop on the floor and off.
You know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Knicks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Pass to Bullock. Here's Knox, covered by Jay. Knox misses. Washington leading now by 22. Here's Beal, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The pass to Portis. Ball against Payton. Passes it to Knox. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Wall kicks to Che. And they double up Che. It's intercepted. And now the Knicks on the break. Knox with the ball. He's on target from 8 feet out.
Great long strides there from Kevin Knox, and a beautiful hoop gliding down the floor in transition.
Here is Wall. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that change.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ntilikina. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one.
試合シングスターズ戦ですよ。ゲームだからね、誰が選ばれてるかわかんないけど、どういうメンバーで来るかな。
よっしゃ、オールスターや。
オールスター来たぞ。何の話をしてるの？
Okay, so how do you think that one went, Hornet?
Give it a solid
B-.
B-? Oh, come on, man. He was great. He had some really interesting insights.
It wasn't his fault. You gotta up the spice level of your questions, bro. Where's the heat?
Okay, I'm gonna work on that, Hornet. Thanks for your honest feedback. Appreciate it.
Rank up the heat, baby!
何の話だったんだ。あまり謎のイベントがあるよね。じゃあやっていきましょう。ライジングスターズです。
Now, for people that have been following your content or here on 2K TV, you've talked about what your builds are for the park, but what are you looking to play in terms of position in the NBA 2K League?
I feel like I can really play the 1 through 4. I know a lot of teams, especially in the earlier picks, they need point guards, and I feel like
今年の NBA はグリフィン出てないからテンションがあんまり上がらないです。
なるほど。グリーンもね。
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years...
誰が出てるの？ちょっとタイム。グラハム。私が出てて。ヘイトン今日出てなかったね。クラーク。ザイオン。エクストン。なんか面白いベースになってるね。バンバ。あれこれだけ？ナーマモラントもいない。ファールド。トンチッチは出るんだね。八村。貧乏やん。
ジャガおらんやん。わら。
いなかったモラント。あれヤングもいない。トンチッチだけだった。
For the years in general, there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Luka Doncic. Barrett is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Poirier in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And guys,
since this game started back in '94,
this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And they double up Jay. Ayton inside. And a wide open look for Shea. Another 3 for USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And with DeAndre Ayton, he looks like he could end up as one of the top centers in the league.
I mean, he has all the tools you want from a modern center. Great size and wingspan, protects the paint well, very strong for his age, and has shown he can dominate.
Now here's Shea after Luka Doncic's miss.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Offensive rebound.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Yep, that one goes. 8 points for Jay.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been
money from that range.
Here's Hachimura. It's blocked.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And you see the raw talent Aiden has, an intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. There's the pass to Doncic. To the paint, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. USA moving the ball around. Jay gets to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Team World shooting their first free throw of the night.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Now here's Porter. He dishes it to Ayton. Swiped away. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Williamson is checked in for 8. Has to be Tadze. Six to shoot. Doncic passes to Miller. Hand stolen by Jay. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Che. He's got 8. Now here's Williamson. Here's Graham. No good on the triple. Doncic outside. High post try. Count the basket. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Up top, Graham. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Hits the three-point bomb. And 11 points for Che.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Doncic feeling it out. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Musa. The 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Throws it up high. He can't hit that time. And Team World will come the other way. Here's Musa. Inside. Bitadze with the bucket.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
And it's Williamson missing. Williamson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Musa. Down low. Pass to Bitadze. Lets it go with a three. A nice shot by Melli.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From deep three-point range, it is rebounded by Doncic.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Musa passes to Doncic. Clock at 6. But they recover it. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Now here's Shea. He's got 11. Bangs home the trifecta. Shea's got 14.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Melli. Out to Doncic. Offensive rebound. Musa. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Team World leads by only 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for USA. Clark is out there with Che. Then there's Colin Sexton. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Musa passes to Doncic.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Greg, how about the Latvian Kurucs, the 40th pick in 2018, but he made the Rising Stars as a rookie.
Long and limber. His defense has been NBA ready from the start, even if we don't see much of it tonight.
Shea passes to Bamba. Sexton kicks to Shea. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Shea's got the game tied up here for USA. Shea's gone 75% from the field, 6 baskets in 8 attempts. Now, here's Doumbouya. He's tightly guarded. Got a hand on it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Doncic, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
No good from Clark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And USA.
Okay.
.158 left to play in the first half. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Here's Bitadze. Over to the wing. Musa passes to Barrett. 2 on the clock. Over Shea. But they get it back. Bitadze with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Here's Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
And Doncic gets it to go. And Team World leads by 3.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Shea outside. Out to the right wing. Jackson dishes to Shea. Now the pass to Graham. Shoots over Doncic. And it's Graham missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge. And in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. USA moving the ball around. Shea kicks to Jackson. Back to Shea. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Shea's got 19 points. Now Doncic. Over Jackson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Team World out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. Then it's Barrett, and it's Hachimura in at the 4-man position. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
あとは新しいシーズンとして始まるから逆にね別の怪我人が出たりするんだけどちらっと見たらヤニスの怪我してたからもしかしたらオースターに入るかもしれない。
And so Graham will bring it up for USA. To the middle, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And not just a score, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Barrett. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. And here we go, fast break with Shea. The putback.
Shea making it look so easy, dropping that nice room service dime there.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Barrett. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Barrett's got it all tied up now for Team World. Releases. Again, USA.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Doncic outside. Pass to Poirier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Team World shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's USA now. Graham, the pass to Shea. The dish to Jackson. Shakes him. 4 on the clock, and the layup is up and in. Jackson's got 9. And guys, what they say they like about Jaren Jackson is how good he is with either hand.
I mean, he goes left or right, can pull up going left or right effectively. Very crafty with how he finishes plays and has great activity with how he plays. I mean, he could end up being a fantastic big man.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And USA making a change here. Clark. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Garland kicks to Porter. Here's Clark. Back to Porter. The offensive rebound. Garland, no good. On offense, here's Team World, trailing by 2. Here's Doncic. Team World with another miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Shea with the bucket. Shea's got 23 points.
Boy, it's all about Shea in this game. He's been an absolute beast, taking care of business.
And here is Doumbouya. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Doncic outside. Over Shea. It's hauled in by USA.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Clark. The shot missing. Nice D from Doncic. Doumbouya gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Garland dishes to Shea. And the pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And the wing jumper is offline from Shea. And it's Team World with the ball. It's a 1-point game. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
The USA calls time here. And USA with some changes. Bamba comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sexton in for Michael Porter. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Team World. Musa comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shea passes to Clark. He kicks it to Garland. Dishes it to Bamba. And yes, it's good. And USA leads by 1.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Back to Doncic. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Shea.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And Team World making a change here. That free throw good from Doncic. And rarely do you see a player like Doncic come in so polished, guys, at this age.
I mean, Doncic already looks like a 10-year vet. Very precise with every movement and decision he makes on the wing. Just a great knack for passing, plus that vision.
Garland dishes to Shea. Sexton the pass to Shea. Goes up to the stripe. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Sexton grabs the board.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Bamba. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Shea gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Shea's got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. It's good.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Pass to Bamba. Shea inside. Here's Clark. Again, USA. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Doncic. Again, Team World, good for 2.
You know what? It's really rare to see young players like Doncic have such offensive creativity in their game. Deadly from the mid-range.
Shea drives in. USA moving the ball around. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Sexton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the 6'2" combo guard out of Alabama, Colin Sexton, now in his 2nd year.
You know, the young bull plays with tremendous hunger and passion. Exhibition or not, he's coming.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Team World. Merritt comes in for Doumbouya. Usa passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, showing you some power there, fellas. I mean, nice to see Doncic get up and drop it in with force that time.
Shea outside. Passes to Sexton. Shea outside. And there's the pass to Williamson. Back to Shea. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Shea's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shea kicks to Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. 19-foot miss there from Shea.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
From deep. Can't connect. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Team World. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Williamson out there with Jackson. Then it's Shea. Then it's Porter. And it's Graham in at the point. Musa passes to be Johnson. On the wing, Doncic. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, Porter in position.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Doncic with it. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Porter. So Greg, the word that comes to mind when I think of R.J. Barrett, who we'll be seeing tonight, relentless.
Yeah, his attacking style really works for this kind of game. Great athlete, loves to compete. I know he's looking forward to making a statement here against his peers.
And USA making a change here. Ayton's checked in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Doncic. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Shea. The feed to Ayton. Back to Shea. 6 to shoot. Ayton up and in on the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for USA.
I love his shot selections today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Poirier. Kicks it to Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
He hits both from the strike.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Chalk up 2 there. 30 points for Jay.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Che. And stolen by Che. He dishes it to Porter. Back to Che. He kicks to Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to Che. And now it's an 8-point USA lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for USA.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
On defense, USA. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The USA calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Graham surveying the floor. Che dishes to Porter. Passes it to Graham. USA moving the ball around. The shot's good. 32 points for Che.
You'd love for all your shots to come from that range. Che, always going to cash in on a chance like that.
Here's Hachimura. Doncic outside. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by USA. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Team World trails by 8. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hachimura. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. Good. And it's Jay picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point USA lead. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Doncic with it. Shea's there. Stolen by Jackson. Shea drives in. That one falls. Shea's got the lead up to 12 now for USA.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. Now USA with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Rebound by Team World. Poirier's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They double him with Jay. To the paint. Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Barrett.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
The kick out to Porter. Feeds to Graham. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Doncic. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. USA leading by 10. Shea, right side. Outside for Jackson. Shea outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. Jackson misses. Team World trails by 10. Barrett the pass to Hachimura. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Shea drives in. The shot misses. Nice D from Doncic. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. No good from outside. And so Graham will bring it up for USA. Shea inside. And Shea throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic lays it up off the glass.
Boy, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
Shea outside. And he makes good on the layup. Shea's got 38 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Shea's got 40 points.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline from the top of the key. From deep three-point range, offline. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as Thank you so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. See you again next time.
なんかインタビューとかあるかな。なんとかね、抑えれてなかったけどね、勝ったね。インタビュー終わりました。そりゃそうだ。
名前が日本人だったのではある側だと思ってました。
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our post-game guest who's standing by on headset near the locker rooms.
Hey, Jet here, man. When you got into that groove from the distance, I thought, uh-oh, here we go. Did you feel the same way?
アメリカ人になっちゃった。私との感覚はいかがでしたか?
Jet, man, that's high key insight. That's exactly how I felt. You know how it is. There's a certain mindset you get into when you feel like you can accomplish anything. And there were moments tonight where I felt like I was a GOAT from beyond the arc. Now, I'm not saying I'm the greatest of all time, all right? I'm just saying I felt that way when it was happening.
Man, that GOAT phrase is thrown around a lot, but I might use it tonight.
That'll do it for our coverage of the Rising Stars game. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very,
サクさん、ちょいちょい動きが面白いよね。
シャッ、わらわら。
いやー、ちょっと SNS で言葉を見ましょう。USA、譲ってあげ。だったね。なんか、LINE が来てる。これ代理人だね。結構ね、いつの間にか選手の友達が増えてるね。ジェイソン・テイター。ケンバ・ウォーカー。
次回は本戦。
次回は本戦。ウエストブルック。
トバイアス・ハリスケガって見えた。わら。
怪我人もいっぱいいるけどね。次のスケジュールは、次回の配信はスリーポイントコンテストやダンクコンテストで本戦。っていう感じでね、やっていきたいと思います。怪我人もね、レポートあるんだけど、クズマ、コロジンスキーいない。ポール・ジョージ。いなかった。っていう感じでね、怪我人もね、ハンズもいない。結構いろいろ大変なことになっていた。ヤング怪我してたのか。左足骨折は出れないよね、それは。
アキレス腱やってるやん。わら。ポルジンビス。
それはいないわけだ。骨折してました。あ、モラントも怪我してるじゃん。骨折してる。それは出れないよ。結構意外なところで大物が怪我してた。インフルエンザとかいるし。
怪我多いな。
いや、いないと思ったら、怪我してたね。成績の方も、あのところこんな感じだね。
平均得点が見えない。わら。
見えないね。つで見よう。
数字は
見えないね。得点ランキングのね、首位に立っちゃってるんだよね。エリスも継承し。もしかしたらね、ルーキーで得点ランキング首位のまま、KO になってしまうかもしれない。
ハーデンどうした？結構、ガチめにシーズン MVP ある？
あるかもしれないね。このままプレイオフ勝てればね。ハーデン普通にいた。ヤング怪我したのか。レブロン・ジェームス。 チームの順位も、もういいかな。チームバックス。じゃ勝ってるね。シクサーズ、レイカーズ、ラプターズ、ネッツ。ウィザーズ全体8位。プレーオフはいけそうね。ヤニスは強いからね。地区の方でも2位。
プレーオフギリギリですね。
マジック強。こっちもね、結構、落とせない試合が多いかもね。後半戦。という感じで、次回はオールスター終わったとかな。
カンファレンスだともっと上でしょ。
確かに。次回のバスケの配信は、オールスター終わった後。実際にオールスターが終わってから、私もね、オールスターやっていきたいと思います。コンテストも両方出るし。
全チームで8位ってことですか？ W じゃあ余裕ですね。わら。
割といけそう。
お疲れ様。
じゃあ、お疲れ様でした。バイバーイ。